So me and my husband waited for marriage, and girl, I do not regret it. I'm gonna take you on a little story time, okay? He had been saved since he was 4. I had been walling out in the trenches of the world. He had been a virgin his whole life. I had been far from, okay? That's where we're starting. We got together when I had been saved for about a year, and he had been single for about 10. I had been single for about 3 minutes. It wasn't 3 minutes, it was longer than that. I had a single season with Jesus, but it wasn't very long, okay? And so when we got together, the Lord had to put his hand so graciously on our relationship and give us strength, because your girl was not so fond of patience, you know? From the time we started dating until the time we got married was literally less than 6 months. The Bible says, rather you marry than burn with lust, and we said, say no more. But for real, we both had confirmation from the Lord that we were going to get married. We knew very early on, a week into our relationship, that we were going to be husband and wife. So we start dating. We start loving each other like more than I can tell you I've ever loved anything or anyone in my life, second to Jesus. And I was obsessed. I am still obsessed with this man. The thought, the look of this man sent me to Mars, And you're probably going to experience this. It was very hard for us to practice self-control. Now, did we wait? We did. We absolutely did wait for marriage. And my goodness, I cannot tell you the difference between you know what in the world and you know what in the kingdom. You think you've experienced you know what, but you haven't. You've experienced sin and sin alone, and that ain't the same. But we did mess up. We were doing and feeling and touching other things that we should not been doing, feeling, and touching. And I want to tell you and just be honest with you about our story so that you cannot make the same mistakes, because I wish we would have saved every little thing. I wish we wouldn't have slept in the bed together before marriage. I wish we wouldn't have been you know what before marriage. I wish we wouldn't have made out before marriage. Now knowing how sweet it is when you wait and how blessed it is when you wait, I wish we would have saved everything. I'm so for real. I probably would have waited to kiss until marriage. Now knowing how blessed it is when you do, I would have wanted to experience everything to that kind of fullness. But when we got married, let me tell you, there's nothing like it on the face of the earth. It is literally a picture of Christ uniting the bridegroom with the bride together with the church. It is the most beautiful act of worship. It is selfless. It is peaceful. It is pure. It is innocent. It is loving. It is literally everything. What I'm telling you is that it is worth it. It is so far worth it. You can practice self-control. You can have conviction and stick to it. You can be successful in your wait till marriage. But I'm gonna tell you what, if you know that that's your husband, marry him quick. Marry him quick, because it ain't easy, girl. And so to help you out, because I needed a big sister, I'm gonna be your big sister. I'm gonna make a series about this, about waiting till marriage. If you have questions, drop them in the comments, boundaries, anything you wanna know, I'll answer.